What's going on, guys? Welcome to this week's video. I'm Steve. That's Rhett. And this week we're going to be working on this Turbo AE86. Why are we here and what are we doing?
Well, we rod knocked it in the last event of CDS.
Oh, it's knocking.
Probably just my fault. It was not like full on oil because this has a cut pan.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Typical beams are just really tall, so putting them in the 86, you kind of need to move the pan somewhere or else you'll hit. So normally I keep it over full, and I think I had it at like 3/4.
Well, there's also like weird sensor issues that we were fighting too, right?
Yeah, there was a sensor problem, but I don't know if that has to do with it. I think I may have like fried a crank sensor. It just kicked the rod out of it. Well, not kick the rod out of it, kick the bearings out of it. We'll see. We'll pull it out and see what happened. We know we found bearing material in the oil.
Yeah, a lot of bearing material. You can actually see when I turn it, you can see like the chunks kind of turn over.
Yeah.
It still started and ran. It had oil pressure. It just obviously sounded like this.
That was back in, what was it, September?
October, I think.
October. It's February. No, January right now. It's been doing a whole lot of sitting.
Yeah, I moved places, so it's just been sitting here. Yeah, but not my spare engine that's being rebuilt, which you guys will see also, and we'll pull this bad boy out, figure out what happened to it, and hopefully, if the crank is salvageable, we hope, can just, you know, resurface the crank, put some bearings in it, but I don't know, we'll have to see. I'm not that knowledgeable on that, but we're just pulling this whole thing out. So probably rad come out first, get the support all out, get everything out, and just start unbuttoning so we can pull it out.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Your rad's kind of funky too, right? This doesn't actually have a rad cap. It's got a swirl pot. And Mike flipped this thing upside down too, right? And like kind of welded it and did all sorts of crazy stuff.
Yeah, so you can buy like 3SG specific ones that I think Coil makes that just move the rad. But I had like I think it was one of the original Coils for 4AGs. So we just flipped it around, cut the outlet and just put it like this, and then kind of just leaned it over to give me some space for some bigger fans. That's kind of the key with obviously any drift build. It's just as big a fan as you can get.
Yeah.
So just leaning it just slightly gave me the space for the big Mishi, and I can probably eventually go to another race line Mishi, and that'll help. But honestly, I haven't really had overheating problems.
No.
So it's been good. It's not really running a whole ton of boost.
Charge pipe?
Yep.
I can see it in the intercooler as long as it's charge pipe.
Yeah, that's true. So this is just left. Alright. Nice.
Yeah.
Super jiggy.
It's a 4-piece. Part so far. Okay, give her a pull.
Beware. You want to grab a bucket first?
Yep. That's so much better for working.
Working.
Oh yeah, look at your turbo. It's all smooth on the inside. So.
Yeah.
Oh, 251R. Interesting. Okay.
Maybe in the future.
No, charge pipe? No.
We should have pulled this out before the end of the door.
So we got oil lines, water lines.
Yeah, I just got to take off the downpipe, and then it should all come up.
Can you get it to manifold with the turbo on?
Yep.
Really?
Yep. You can get it every bolt.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
You have to use an AN wrench for these, right?
I don't have the wrenches.
Breaking the rules, man.
Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. Here we go. We need a big table. There we go.
Turbo kit is out. All of this guy on here, this manifold, this SureFab manifold, it's a tight fit in there. Oh my gosh. wastegate off, screamer pipe off. It's got a slip fit exhaust down there too, so rad, intercooler, turbo, all that stuff's out. We're just kind of messing around with fuel rail, undoing the harness, flopping it back, and then it's gonna be kind of it for today because we don't have crane or lift or whatever. We're pulling the fuel rail out, and these are what? These are like the supports?
Yeah, it's like the little spacer. Definitely very dirty, and as we noticed, the locate for the rail, the little thing is, the tabs are broken. So luckily, because I have 2 motors, I think I have more of these. But yeah, just something interesting.
They're just like hard plastic, eh?
Yeah, so they just broke off. Just
Oh, did you put them in upside down? No, they've got.
No, they've got 2
pieces
little
on either
locates.
side.
Yeah.
It's weird. It must have not sat properly and got crushed, or
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, these are obviously different injectors for this. These are the 1000cc from Performance Injection. This whole area is very dirty, so gotta clean that up.
A few days later and we're back. Chris's engine hoist. So now we can finish the job that we started back in October when we blew this thing up. And
This should be quick and easy. We'll just take the hood off, drive shaft off, just drain the trans, and then the anchor. 90% of all the hard stuff done, so.
once we pull this thing out, we're gonna throw it on the stand. Pretty sure it's bottom end stuff, but we're gonna throw the scope, endoscope, or whatever the heck this thing is down the cylinders and just see what the insides are looking like, just for fun. It's cold. It's still January. It's cold. All right, well, we got one.
One was really long.
We're coming to you. We're gonna put it down on the
Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie.
What the heck is that big connector back there?
Nice, right? Really? That big one? That's my white one.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Probably honestly needs to go pretty far back.
You're gonna stop it before it comes out of the garage.
Yeah.
I think we're ready to pull this. We got exhaust stud
We're
on
very close.
driver. Got a wrapper on the motor mount on passenger side. Clutch sleeves unhooked. Probably most of the wiring's unhooked. Now we're gonna figure out what we missed.
Yeah. There's always something. There's always that one thing that's just hanging on that you completely forgot to unbolt.
It's important to test the brake strength of your wiring harness.
Or whatever vacuum line you've left.
Sure.
Probably pull this thing back a bit. Yeah, it's gonna need a, well, it's gonna need a tip is the only thing. So I'll just keep a, what you do for now is let the thing do the work, but just make sure nothing's getting caught. Basically it's like bottom out the trans, lift up a little bit, bottom out the trans, lift up a little bit.
Forward.
Oh, dummy. We are attempting to pull the whole shifter out. Wow. There's always that one thing. That I did not think was gonna be the thing.
Okay, shifter is out this time.
Alright. Something just we're all good. You just gotta keep coming.
I'm trying to get so you're super close to your headlights though right now. So that's why I'm trying to get a spot.
Oh yeah, keep coming.
Much better.
We got our top section.
Hold on.
I got some space. Just probably gonna wedge
I'm
yourself.
gonna very gently and smoothly start pushing it this way. Sweet.
Oh, I see what you meant.
I thought you were trying to like
No, it's like this.
Oh yeah, we're good.
God, I went a little bit further just to make my life easy.
Alright.
That's something different to it.
It's gonna be all water. Lots of water.
Okay.
Just as long as the pan doesn't get mashed. There's a very little boy pan. I like that. There you go.
You want to just stand up?
I would, yeah, stand it up. Yeah. Where is more so? Oh, more now.
Doesn't look super crazy. Clutch is not flying apart. That's always nice.
Ready? Start making a list of shit. Wow, it's fucking lighting up.
Here she. I mean, definitely got some heat check in it.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's usually how it looks. When I pulled it off before, it's kind of like that.
Clutch is looks good, dude.
Somehow seems like a lot of stuff. It's just like blown up, but
Yeah.
it's a mess here. But whatever, we'll clean up. So yeah, it's out. We'll see what the issue is. We're hopeful it's just bearings and maybe needs a crank, but hopefully it can resurface. Let's just find out. Cross your fingers. I doubt that's the case. It sounded pretty bad, but it's a good motor that'll keep. So we have the other spare ready to put together. So, but we'll scope it, see what the issue is, see if we can see any issues from the scope. I don't think there's anything going to be in the top. I think it's all just going to be, what we heard was rod knock. We shall see.
Yeah, scope it from the top, flip it over, take the pan off, see what it's like.
Now I just have a boat anchor. Woo!
Yep. Yeah, you got a paperweight and a smaller paperweight. It's a good thing it's January.
That's cards for you. It'll be fun to see what even happened. We'll see. Hopefully it is just bearings. You never know. It might something else. Everything seemed fine. All seals seem fine. Everything seems okay.
Yeah.
We never even compression tested it really because it needed to come out. That's something we should have done, but that's okay.
Should get a pretty good idea when we scope it too, right? If there's a ton of scoring or like holes in the pistons, it's a pretty good chance it's bad.
Yeah. And I'll start pulling everything apart and Ziplock's your friend and
building a new one.
yeah, putting together a new one. So let the fun times begin.
It's oh so empty.
A lot of stuff. We need to tidy up a little bit, but we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's gonna do it for this week's video. Peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.